Hello Division Agents, here is Ghost Gaming 26G with another video. Today on this video we're gonna talk about builds. Recently I've been posting on YouTube videos with me playing legendary missions and from legendary missions and plenty other missions in Division in particular. And I didn't show to any one of you what build I use on the specific mission on the specific video because I post a few of them and more will come out from today on. Well, so now I'm gonna show you each one I use or pretty much from the many I have, which one I use the most on any legendary mission. Depends how I will go. Skill build, DPS build, healer build, tank build, skill build, and so on. So let's start with the first one, which I use the most of the most, is striker build DPS. So as you can see here, it's many builds, but we start from the top one, the one I use the most. So we start with the weapon, with the specialized weapon, is a minigun gunner. Then I have Ethmos engine, whatever you call it. I can't pronounce his name. As you can see, I have assault rifle damage max out, headshot damage max out, health damage max out as well. I have on the right side weapon damage 18% is because I don't have or I didn't run to find out many exotics to max out expertise. I will max out in the future when I get more exotic components, diamonds, you know. We go down. We have ACS 12 shotgun with max out shotgun damage to armor, damage target out of cover with 12% weapon damage on expertise 12% with insync, but this talent insync works with skills. In the future I'm gonna change it with a different ACS 12. I think I have one on stash with a different talent which pretty much work out very well with the striker build, but for now we keep this one. As a sidearm, I use this just for fun. I just keep it in. Shotgun damage 17%. It's a blackout boomstick. It's 1.3 million damage. I equip it, but I don't use it at all. I just keep it here. Then we go to the build itself. Yeah, we use exotic mask, Coyote mask. Everything max out. But on expertise is a 12% armor. Again, it's the same reason, is because I don't have exotic components. Well, I have some, but not enough to max out. Next, well, we have backpack, striker build, everything max out, crit chance, crit damage. Then we go in the chest piece, striker build again, striker chest, everything max out, 12% armor on expertise again, same reason. Then gloves, striker gloves with crit damage, 12% armor. Then I have here, I have to switch with weapon damage, but why I have armor is because I want more armor on my build. I can still do damage, no problem, but I want armor because if I play alone, I will die fast. So if I don't have a bit of armor or healing, somebody to heal me, I'm gonna die. And this one also come up with 12% armor with 12% crit hit damage. On holster, I use Fenris group. Assault rifle 10%. As you can see on the right side, 50% weapon damage, 12% armor, 12% crit damage, 6% crit chance. And that's it on this. On the skills, I use my Reviver Hive because on striker build you must use this to even if you play with group or solo. It's really well. It's good. It's good. You have a chance, an extra chance to survive. On a second skill, well, I use shield again for more survivability to survive more. But I see some people use poles and they use banshee poles, which pulls the enemies. They make them fall down or dizzy, and then it give you the time to kill them more. I mean more of them more faster. Because if you on striker build, if you shoot every time on the enemy, you increase the stack of the striker, and then will give you faster RPM, which allow you to kill enemies more quicker. On the second build I use is my healer build, which is this one. So on this one I have P17 launcher, specialized weapon. It's maxed out pretty much. On this one I have expertise 1% damage. 1% weapon damage is because I equip it because of the stats what can provide from here. So when you go here, when you look here, you see here, I have one skill tier, which is good on healer build. I have damage to the robots, 12%, and I have armor on allies. So every time I kill an enemy, I have more. I get more armor and spread to all my team. What else I have here? I have a 40% increase significant weapon damage. And tier. So here it says 40% depends how many skill tier you have. 6, 5, overcharge, you get 40%. Okay, so now let's go to the weapons. Well, for me, weapons matters and not really, because as healer, on any mission I do, if I play on the group, I want to don't kill enemies. Not because I don't want to support my team. It's because if somebody told me, and it's true actually, if you do a mission and you are a healer from all 4 players and you stay in cover as healer healing your team, you don't get hit by the enemy if your team member fall down kind of in the middle of the enemies. It's not 100% true, but if he die close to the enemy and you go heal him up, and if you go to try to heal him and the enemy is close to you, most of the time when I do this to pick up one of my team, enemies doesn't see me, and I can pick him up successfully. Okay, so on weapons, like I said, I don't shoot, and then this is pretty much all I have. But this Scorpio, I can switch, and I can recommend to use Chatterbox. This one, because this one has a good talent. Uh, Incinerate caster. I think this is the weapon I'm talking about because I read in one of the weapons works well with healer build. So increase. Okay, so I see here, so when you reload the rate of fire increase 10% for each enemy within 15 meter. Okay, this is good for striker build. This weapon because it says when you reload fire rate of fire is increased by 20%. Each enemy within 15 meters of the duration of the HUD's magazine. Good. So 5 stats, kill refresh 50% of your magazine. I think it's different weapon then. Which one is chameleon? Headshot damage? No. It was one here. I think capacitor. Shooting enemies when they come out each stack grants offensive skill damage. This is good on skill build. I'm not sure which one is. I'm not sure. But like I said, I don't use any of these. This one I use, the sidearm, because give you one skill tier. It's not maxed out. It's only pistol damage maxed out, but as the expertise you see, it's only 2%. It's because I don't use it much, so I don't upgrade it much. We go to the build. Have future initiative, mask with skill tier, repair skill, and repair skill again because it's a healer build. Again, we got a backpack, repair skill, 20%. Here I should increase expertise, I mean more armor because it will help me more. But I shouldn't, I will. I will increase the expertise because a max level expertise on this build is really, really, really good. Backpack, same. Future initiative. Repair skill, skill tier. On the gloves, exotic gloves, BTSU. Repair skill and skill haste. 20% repair skill and skill haste 12%. With transference overclock. Grants 50% hive skill haste per skill tier. Destroying a hive refresh your skill cooldown and grants overcharge for 15 seconds. If at skill tier is tier 6, these effects also apply to all allies. So, like I said, on this one it says pretty much what I read, it does. So if you look on the left of the build skill tier, all those lines are maxed out, which are 6. But on the stats, if you look here, where overcharge, where it says about the overcharge, somewhere here it was saying something about the overcharge. Let me see if I can find it. No, overcharge it says on the skills, on the skill tier. Okay, here. Look, you see? Oh no. Skill tier 6, health plus 400%, drone speed, range, healing. No, no, no. What is that one? I can't find it. I know somewhere it says after skill tier 6 gives overcharge and depends of the build you get it more armor I think and healing depends. Okay, so as obviously on skills I use restore hive, really good with 12% duration. I should increase expertise because this is good on this hive, helps me a lot on healer build and I can heal my team longer. But I didn't increase expertise again because I don't have enough exotic diamonds components. Okay. Here I use reinforced came launcher with healer came launcher. I really love this one because I can heal my enemy, I can heal my colleague, my um, full team basically from a long range. I can stay one side of the room and my team is on the other side, and I can shoot with the cam launcher and I can heal all three of them if they are close to each other at once, one shot, heal all fully. And like I said about the overcharge, this is the overcharge. On the right side, it says skill tier 6. It's not highlighted overcharge because the overcharge, it doesn't stay like forever. It's just a few seconds overcharge. When you do overcharge in with your build to help all your team, it's available only on combats. Again, 11% duration. I should increase and I will increase expertise to 26, I think. Today's they did all updates on expertise and they increased it to 24, 26. It's on 11. I have, I think, one or two diamonds to make it 12, 13, but I will need it more to go higher level. Okay. So this is pretty much I have on my healer build, which is my second build, which I use again, second from the most builds on any mission I do solo with my team. With on any occasion, I use this striker build is first. This is second, and I will show you my third one, which is which I love it a lot, very a lot. Hardwire, hardwire build. Well, here I use demolition, M32A1 multi-shot grenade. Again, if you look on the right side, expertise is not maxed out yet because uh, I don't use it as much. I just equip it, and I don't use it as much. Let's speak about the weapons. Well, here I use capacitor with the 8% weapon damage, expertise weapon damage, 8%. Assault rifle damage not maxed out, but I will max out in a bit. Core attribute weapon assault rifle damage, 14.6, maximum is 15. Damage to armor, which is good. Damage to armor, 12%, and headshot damage 9.5%. Okay, the talent, capacitor, shooting enemies, build up stack, cap of 40. Each stack grant 15% skill damage after 5 seconds. Stack decay, decay stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier, gain 7.5% weapon damage, which is great. So the more skill tier you have, the more weapon damage you get. So per one skill tier is 7.5% weapon damage on top of your 14.6 assault rifle damage. Plus, if you increase your expertise to max level, which will be 8% on level 8, so 26% on full expertise level, 26 plus 14.6 plus, let's say, 7.5% per one skill, multiply where is it? So we have 7.5% one skill tier multiply 6 is 45%. So 45% weapon damage if you have on this build full skill tier, all your gears with core attribute skill tier. Second weapon, I use a king breaker. I use I equip it, but I don't shoot as much because with this build is based on skills. So I prefer to use my skills more than my weapons. And again, sidearm, TDI card, custom, with a skill tier on it. Let's go on the build itself on the gears. So now we have mask, hardwire mask with skill damage and skill haste. As you can see, skill haste is not maxed out. It's because either I don't find for max out one, or I can pretty much switch for a different build, which is good. I need to put one max out, will help me more on cooldown between skills to be more faster, release them more often. Second one, backpack. Again, skill damage 10%, skill haste 11.9, 12 is maximum. Chest piece, skill damage, skill haste. On gloves, skill damage. Again, on expertise, as you can see, some of them are not increased at all, but they will give me armor, I think. Yes, gears will give me armor, and weapons give me weapon damage. Okay, but if pretty much because I use scales and I stay in cover, it's good to increase it, but for me, it will need too many items, too much things to do, and I don't want to say I don't spend time to make my build perfect, but if I will, it will be good. I know for sure, but in one day I will, maybe. On the knees pads, I have China Light with skill haste and skill damage with 1% armor. Like I said, gears give me armor, so I increase it to 1%, which is nothing. Well, 1%, nothing. And wait, I didn't say all. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. And holster, uh, woven wear with as you can see on the right top, it says it's highlighted only one from all three stacks because I need only one of them. I need only I equip this because the first one on the line is a skill damage, so I want that 10% skill damage. On attributes, again, skill damage, skill haste, max out. Again, expertise, nothing. On skills, well, okay, here is the trick. I use a restore hive, the healer hive, from two reasons. One, uh, because it's a healer hive, I can heal my team time to time. And second, the most important, is because when I threw my seeker, any type of seeker, I use this, the cluster seekers mine, which can split more than one seeker, like 5 or 6 seekers will be in the field. When you go to the enemy, they will spread to the enemy when they are close to them. Why I use this hive is because when I threw the seeker and the explode, will start the cooldown 20 seconds. I think it's 20 seconds. If you look on the cooldown, 27.1. Well, here is the fun part. When this is on cooldown and this is not on the floor, is on my back. When this hive, I drop it off. I drop off effort to heal my team for a few seconds. The cooldown of the seeker is I get my seekers instantly back. I threw them again. I wait for the seekers to kill the enemies or to give them damage, make them damage, and then when it's again 27, 26, I drop my hive again. and again and then again and then again. It's pretty much I can do entire mission, killing enemies from the cover, throwing seekers far away, full missions, full mission, any mission you want, even legendary. It's cool, very cool, and these seekers do plenty damage. And this fun part is because they spread, so they can do damage to multiple enemies. Well, once I said striker, I use healer build. Which build I use? I was making mention so far. Striker, um, healer, hardwire build, and and the last build, which I will show you guys, is full. Wait a bit. Let me change something. Let me delete something to equip it. I don't know why it's not working. But I don't care about this. Okay, let me see if I can equip now. Jammer. Okay, jammer build. We start with minigun, specialized weapon, expertise 0. Again, because this minigun give jammer jammer damage. So when I use my skill, which is this one, jammer pulse, it's good for robots and drones. They keep them on the floor longer, and when you jump them once, like each time, give plenty damage. If it's if it's on if you make your build properly. Well, like I said, weapons, I equip this, I don't use them much. So on weapons, I can't say much because I don't want to say use this because I don't use at all. So you use what you fit well for you. Well, let's go to the gears and skills. As a mask, I have Villa with this status effect 10%, 10% hazard protection, and 11.4 skill haste with the toxic delivery. Status effect also apply damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Total damage deal is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect attributes. On backpack, I use Eclipse Protocol with 1 skill tier, 10% skill status effect, and 11.6 skill haste. Chest piece, again, skill tier, status effect, 1 skill tier, 10% status effect, 11.1 skill haste. On gloves, again, same Eclipse Protocol with only 10% status effect and 1 skill tier. On holster, Eclipse again with status effect 10% and 1 skill tier. And on knee pads, I use China Light Industrial with as you can see again on top is highlighted explosive damage. It's 1 gear because I need only the first one. Explosive damage 15%, which but basically I have to search for a different one because it says below this. If I equip 3 of these, it will highlight the last one, status effect 20%. So status effect is good because when you use the jam will be longer, and I think will give more damage. I'm not sure exactly about the damage, but the effect will be longer. And this one, yeah, skill tier 12% skill haste and 10% skill damage. On skills, I use EMP, sticky bomb, which again I can use on any enemy. I mean, on robots, I want to use the most because on robots, drones, mini tanks, uh, for long range. Because if, for example, if I'm middle of the room or in the corner and enemies are far away from me, with my jammer, which is this one, I can't reach like full size, full room area only with this. So enemies which are farther than this, which is how much? What is the distance? 32 meters, which is far. Is which enemies if are farther than 32 meters, I use EMP sticky bomb. And again, if the enemies are close to each other, let's say 3 dogs are close to each other, or pretty much close, one shot with this, I can put down 3 dogs at the same time. I mean instantly. And if my team it comes up with, if they have DPS build, they can kill them in no time. But yeah, this one EMP sticky bomb with cooldown 16%, 16 seconds, duration of 25%. 25% one shot on 1 dog or 3 dogs on one minigun, staying still for 25 seconds, which plenty of time for me to kill 3 dogs alone. Comes up with 60% EMP damage, 60% EMP blast radius, and 60% duration. On second skill, like I said, jammer pulse with has 17.5 seconds cooldown, EMP effect duration 7 seconds. It's not much, I know it should be higher if I make my build a bit better. Radius 32 meters and charging time 2 seconds. 2 seconds per I think charging time 2 seconds. Yeah, something like that. I'm confused. I think I can stack up more jammers, but it's only one time. So it's 2 seconds, 17 seconds cooldown with 2 second charge time. I don't get it. What does that mean? It doesn't come up in my mind now. 60% radius, 60% effect duration. So as you can see, guys, this is all pretty much the builds I use the most on legendary builds, heroic missions, legendary missions, heroic missions, solo with team. uh, Works really well. I love them. I want to make it more. I mean, I want to make it more. I want to upgrade each build more to give me more damage, more healing, and more resistance. Pretty much, I can resist more. But in time, I will make a new video about each one of them, how far I can, how much I upgrade them, or if I make a different one, I'll make a new video with new ones comes up coming in next few days. Well, thank you so much, everyone. If you like what you say and if you want to support me, please subscribe, leave a comment, and like, share. Me, Ghost Gaming 26G out.